So hey guys, I welcome you all to HS Academy, advancing HS profession through awareness. So guys, in today's video, as you have read in the thumbnail, we are going to discuss about one important as well as one popular course, that is your Masters of Science in Industrial Safety and Hygiene. Okay, or you can say it's a normal Masters. If anyone is pursuing Masters of Science, okay, or planning to pursue a Masters of Science from India or from outside the India, then how it is going to be helpful for him, or what are all the target audience that should pursue that particular course. Okay, so again, video is going to be informative, and if you are visiting to this channel first time, then you already know what you need to do. Okay, so let's get straight to the video. First of all, let me introduce you something about the course. Actually, what is M.Sc in HSC, as well as you can tell, ISH. So see guys, in this particular video we have taken only M.Sc. Okay, now don't consider that industrial safety and hygiene. It's a normal, because it is provided by lots of institutes in India. That's why I have taken one reference. Otherwise, you can consider it M.Sc in HSC, M.Sc in industrial safety, M.Sc in fire safety, like that. Consider it. Okay, so M.Sc in industrial safety and industrial hygiene. Now, what it tells you. So, if you have recently completed any of your graduation and planning to do a 1-year diploma, for example, generally people what do is they usually go for ADIS or 1-year PG diploma in industrial safety. So, always I suggest to that guys, instead of that particular diplomas and all, kindly go to that M.Sc. Okay, it's a basically 2 years course, semester pattern course, in which you are going to study a lot of things in comparison of ADIS or other diplomas. Okay, as you can see here, industrial safety and hygiene, it means 50% of this course which will be based on industrial safety and 50% will be based on hygiene. Now, which hygiene? Industrial hygiene. As we know that what is industrial hygiene, already I make one video on that. Okay, 50% on industrial safety and 50% on hygiene. So after completion of that course, opportunities will be on both field. As you know that industrial hygiene is a separate field and industrial safety is a separate field. So you can target these two fields, and whatever the top certifications is there, it may be CIH, CSP, okay, it may be whatever it is, you can grab these two certifications also, because you have the access, because you have the degree of that. Okay, so about now target audience. So basically, target audience, I can divide that target audience into two types. Okay, those who are coming after BE or BTech, after engineering background. Okay, so guys, keep in mind, you also have two options after BE, BTech. If you are coming, you have two options. First is go for a M.Tech. Okay, and second is go for a M.Sc. Now MBA also exists, but if you don't have any plan of business and all, don't go for MBA. Okay, so M.Tech and M.Sc. Now you have to choose. Generally, if I compare these two degrees, M.Tech is more expensive than M.Sc. So if you have any financial problem and all, and don't want to spend too much time on M.Tech, because a lot of things we need to do on M.Tech and all, so kindly consider M.Sc. That will be useful for you. On the other hand, if you are coming from a B.Sc background, it may be fire and industrial safety, or maybe physics, chemistry, mathematics, from wherever you are coming, you can again opt for M.Sc instead of MBA, because lots of institutes are nowadays providing MBA to BSc students also. Okay, so you can opt that also. Now we have covered with the target audience, who are all the target audiences there. Now if we come to the syllabus, so syllabus, it's a very unique syllabus actually. Let me talk to you about that. So basically there are 4 semesters inside that. So in every semester there are 6 subjects. Okay, there are basically 6 subjects. Out of that 6 subjects, there is one viva. You can say it's a one viva, or it's a one practical approach thing is there. Okay, but in the 4th semester, if you see the 4th semester, one subject is there, one viva is there, and one practical is there. It will be reduced to 3. Okay, fine. Now if we talk about the subjects from where they are coming, so again 50% of the subject will be from industrial hygiene. That may include your industrial ventilation, industrial lighting, industrial psychology, as well as industrial work processes, ergonomics, work physiology. Okay, so all these things will be included in industrial hygiene. If we come to the industrial safety, then they will tell you what is OSHA 18001, what is industrial safety in chemical plants, almost the advanced safety you can expect from here. Okay, now this type of syllabus can vary from university to university. Okay, so this type of syllabus I have taken from one university which is one of the prestigious, so it may vary. Okay, but in general it will be covered by 50% safety, 50% industrial hygiene. Now syllabus we have gone through, syllabus will be like your that. Okay, so you can have a equal knowledge, because afterwards you will be having opportunities to both field, industrial hygiene and industrial safety. So you should have a equal knowledge of both the fields. That's why they have covered the syllabus 50% in that, 50% in that. Fine. Now post course opportunities, matlab if you have completed MSc, now what are the things you can do? Now guys, see, you have two options. Go further for the studies. Now after further, you know what you can do here is your PhD. PhD is offered by lots of institutes in India nowadays. It may be your UPS, University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, as well as CUSAT also. So you can try as per your eligibility. Process safety also available in PhD. You can go for that. Other is that you can just go for the job, or you can start your business. No required for MBA. If you don't have MBA, you can still start your business. Okay, and otherwise you can work as a trainer or as a faculty in any industry or in a college and institutes. So these are the opportunities which are available, and if you want to pursue your access education, then you can go to foreign also for further education. Now benefits. So see guys, benefits are multiple. When you see a 1-year course, so it will provide you very less knowledge, a comparison of MSc, as well as you are getting a master's degree in safety. So it means a lot. It will boost your career progression. Generally people ask that I have done BTech, I have done one year ADIS and also, so what can I do to boost my progression? Okay, what can I do to boost my progression? So these are the things, doing certifications, doing masters, taking memberships and all. Okay, keeping yourself up to date with the knowledge which is coming to the safety field and all. So these are the things that will help you to boost your progression as well as career. Okay, so one of the benefits is that after that, international recognition. You will be, lots of guys are there after your that particular degree, they are getting grad IOSH membership also, but not confirmed, but they claim that they are getting grad IOSH membership and all, as well as getting some benefits and CIH also, as you know, that certified industrial hygienist. Okay, that. So now after considering that, third benefit, if you see that access to the top international certifications like CSP, CIH and all. So some exceptions are there for MSc holders. If you have MSc, means there will be some holders. Okay, now alternatives. Now some guys will be there who have financial problems and all, they cannot do MSc and all. So what type of things they can do instead of that? So again, you have options like that guys. First is your ADIS. You can go for ADIS if you're eligible, because some institutes are there, they are not giving you directly ADIS. They will put one fire safety diploma. After that you need to do ADIS, but don't be fool. Go through the requirement. After that, go for that particular course. Otherwise you can go for a PGDIS. So these are the two best courses that I can suggest you after that. If you don't want to spend your 2 years and just want to get job as soon as possible, then you can go for ADIS or PGDIS course. So that will help you a lot. If you ask best out of that, so almost these both are popular, but in market ADIS has more demand in comparison of PDIS. Now if we come to the eligibility and fees, what will be the eligibility for MSc and what will be the fees? So see, for eligibility you should have any BTech or any BSc from physics, chemistry, mathematics, BE from any engineering background and all. Okay, if you have any BSc in fire and industrial safety also, you can go for that particular course. Now what about commerce guys, BBA, BCom guys, as well as BA guys? So they cannot apply for that particular course because it's a science degree, it's a technical degree, so it may not be useful for them. But if they want to do any course and all, then they can directly approach for MBA. Okay, now what are the things we can expect after this particular course? Means what are the posts that we can accept? So see, you can expect the posts like HSE managers, okay, pollution control officers, environmental research fellow and all. So such type of post you can expect after completion of that course. Now whenever you complete that course guys, again you will be having two opportunities, as I told you previously, industrial hygienist as well as industrial safety officer. Okay, so you need to choose which type of career you want. If you want to go in industrial hygiene, then focus on industrial hygiene subjects which are included in that with the aid of self-study and all. Okay, so those guys who are opting for industrial hygiene, they can plan for CIH, that is the top certification in industrial hygiene. For safety guys, that is, they already know CSP. Okay, so the involvement of fire protection and fire protection domain inside that will be very few. Okay, so if you want to be fire protection means then you should consider any other degree like MS in fire protection engineering and all. Okay, fine guys, so this is the analysis of this particular topic. If you like this video, press the like button as well as share with your friends. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.